Hello everyone, Darya here, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're building a gym, or I've built gym, and you're gonna watch the speed build, but we're gonna chat in this one. And I built this gym in preparation for the Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack, because my thought process was we can charge people for going to the gym. We can probably charge people for going to the gym, going to the pool at the gym, going to the roof at the gym. Like, we can have it like tiered and leveled, and like yoga classes and things like that. So I did build this in base game, so it's base game only, plus then when Businesses and Hobbies come out, you could potentially add whatever's come in there into this pack as well, but I'm just trying to make it as versatile as possible. But my plan is we charge for going to the gym, which, I mean, that's like real life, right? Like, so I'll pop us into the speed build. We can have a chat. I'm gonna also go through the blog post that came out for Businesses and Hobbies, and we can read through that as well. So yeah, let's jump right on in. Okay, so this is the build. This is on the Burners and Builders lot in Oasis Springs. So originally the plan was to do like a renovation on this, like I've been doing, like the series we've been doing on here, where we're fixing up or changing EA's old builds and just making them nicer. I mean, they were all built in like 2014, right? So they kind of need like a refresh. So that was the original plan. And then I was like, I don't want to do that. I would like to rebuild it completely. I want to add a pool. I want to make it a bit more modern. I want the layout to be a bit more meaningful. So I completely scrapped the idea of renovating it and then just going ham and doing what I wanted to do. So once I build it, it doesn't really change all that much in terms of shape and structure and things like that. So I knew I wanted a pool, and I knew I wanted it to join the gym like that with a wall, and I knew I wanted it to be a couple of stories. So that's what we did, and it didn't really change much from that. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Again, this is base game only, so you can utilize it if you only have the base game, and then you can also, the intention was that you can see there's like space left to add what you want to add from whatever pack you have. So like you can see there's a space for like a yoga studio. I wanted to put in more of the gym equipment, like the climbing wall and stuff from my fitness pack and things like that. But again, didn't have that. So I didn't realize how little we had in the base game until I started building with this. But nonetheless, I think it looks really full. It looks really purposeful and meaningful. And it is a lovely space to play in. I have played in it now because I built it and then was really, really excited to use it. So immediately I was like, I must bring my sim here. I made a sim and I came and played here. What I'm trying to do upstairs here is like an outdoor area with, then the intention was to have like a running track. You know, at some gyms they have like that like red rubber matty like athletics track. That's what I was trying to do here, but we don't really have that material or that look in the Sims, so I did my best. Okay, it looks fine, it looks okay. It's not exactly like what I wanted, but I think we get the point across. But I wanted it to be half covered, half open, so you could come up here and work out in the breeze, or you could like run on the track, was kind of my thought process. Didn't really like work out how I wanted it to, but it kind of did. And then downstairs it will change a bit. This build changes a little bit, but not that much. Downstairs we originally have like 2 yoga studios. Those are the ones on the left there. I ended up turning one of those studios into the car park. Oh my goodness. If you're watching this right now and not listening to me, what's happening here, you would have noticed in like I don't know why I didn't take this out in the edit. I'm so sorry, but let me explain. It's quite funny actually. So what, 3 videos ago, the other day, I posted a video and I said that my keyboard keeps disconnecting. For some reason, I don't know why. This keyboard here, it's a Logitech keyboard. Okay, so I'll have you know that that issue still is not fixed because that's what happened here in this build. It just disconnected and I had to update the software, download the software, install the software, go online and fix it. And it's still not working. So if you have any tips on how to fix I don't know what this keyboard is, the Logi MX keys or something, let me know, because it's very, very frustrating. I'll be sitting trying to turn or, you know, use the page up, page down buttons and it doesn't work, or hit the escape button. Anyway, so that's what that is. I do apologize. It's in the video. It looks terrible. But now you know why, okay? So it's like our little secret that okay, that it's not working. But anyway, the reason I built this gym is because I think, and well, I know we should be able to utilize this with the Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack. So we should be able to charge people for coming into the gym. We should be able to charge them for using the pool. I think we should even be able to charge them for classes, like going to a yoga class or things like that, or using the saunas, like if you have spa day. That was kind of the intention. So I built it with that in mind, knowing that we could essentially charge people to go outside and use the pool. Like, that was my thought. And everything that I've seen so far, they haven't mentioned that you can use it just for a gym membership. And that was my first thought. I was like, a gym membership, yeah, gym classes, like, duh. So that is kind of the plan and why I built it. And also I just felt like this one needed a bit of a reno, and I wanted a bit of a challenge of doing a base game only gym. But what I want to do is read you a little bit of the blog post from The Sims, what they because they posted the gameplay trailer today. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if I will. I will. I don't know. I'm scared that I'm not going to like it. Like, I can't explain it. I kind of want to have my own expectations and then play the game without having all the other expectations. I don't know. I'm going to watch the gameplay trailer. I'm being silly, but I haven't watched it yet. But they did post a blog post after the gameplay trailer that kind of goes into a bit more detail. That's not a 3 or 4 minute video or whatever it is. So I'm not going to read you the whole thing. I just wanted to read you the bit that stood out to me and where I also thought, oh my goodness, yes, we can make gyms, kind of thing. So it says, your small business, your way. Follow your dreams wherever they take you and create a small business that will leave your sim feeling fulfilled. Choose the name and logo for your business and open up shop. Whether it's creating pottery or other handmade items, or providing a service like tattoos or classes, see, gym classes, turn your sim skills into a profitable business. So also with the classes, you can do mentoring. So we found that out, like, you can be a mentor. So if you have the fitness skill, you can mentor other people to make their fitness skill better or heighten their fitness skills. So you could also do that. For Sims who are just starting up their business or feel most inspired at home, you can build a small business on a residential lot and designate a dedicated space in your home to set up shop. Think of rags to riches here as well. Like, you could host painting classes in your house, your empty lot. You can also run their business on the new small business venue lot and choose the kind of customers you want to attract. So people who have the fitness skill, people who have the painting skill, so on and so forth. The new ticket kiosk offers Sims the freedom to run their business on their terms, with options to charge customers either one time or hourly. You get to make the challenging but exciting choice of either running a family business, imagine the drama, and hiring your entire Sims household, or meeting the perfect candidates and offering them a job. Once you choose your staff of up to 3 employees, you will be able to assign tasks and manage their salaries. The options are endless with the new small business system. So that's kind of what stuck out to me. I was like, oh, that's very, very exciting. It's very, very exciting. Also, what was also mentioned in the blog post was the kind of interaction between other packs. So it just made mention of the other expansion packs, game packs, and stuff packs, how you can actually, how you can make a small business with those. So for example, with cats and dogs, you can make a dog cafe or a pet cafe, cat cafe, whatever it may be. For get together, it says Sims who are down to dance until the sun rises, you can create dance clubs, and then Sims who like to game to the wee hours of the morning, you can set up like arcades. City living, they said you can build a karaoke bar and charge for that, because we already have karaoke, right? So it'd be cool to actually charge people to come and sing. Get famous, they mentioned like acting classes. You can set up acting classes, which I thought was really, really cool, and that comes back into the mentoring. With laundry day, you can make a laundromat, which is so funny. Can you imagine, like, if you can do like a markup of 300% on Sims washing their laundry? Like, that is so exciting. That might be what I build next, because that's hilarious. And then also with bowling night stuff, you can obviously charge for people entering the bowling alley. So I'm really, really excited for that. I don't know when it comes out. It launches 6th of March. That's what it is. So it's super soon. So it'll be fun to see how that all works. I'd love to do like a full playthrough, and also the world itself just looks so beautiful. So I am really, really excited for that. Yeah. Also, all right, back to the build quickly. kind of skipped past a bit. But basically this area downstairs here, the one I'm editing now, my thoughts originally were to kind of make it like a community space. So I've seen like gyms in real life that have, you know, like areas where you can just sit at a table and like whip out your laptop and do some work or talk to your friends and things like that. So that was originally what my plan was in this space, was to do that. However, to me, it was feeling a bit too community lotty and not like a gym. It kind of felt a bit library-y and I wasn't liking it. Like I was like, I don't want Sims to be sitting using the computers all the time. That's not the point of them coming to this gym. And we know how Sims are. They'll just be on the computers all the time. They'll have to put a gnome on every chair. So I didn't want that. I wanted them more for show than actually to use, unless it was for your own Sim kind of thing. So what I ended up doing was getting rid of that. And this area becomes like a wet room / outdoor area for the pool. So I added some showers, some lockers, some toilets, and that is what it became. I've seen this in real life as well, where when you're out at like a public pool, there'll be like a wet area for you to shower off, change, leave your stuff if it's also attached to a gym. So this is what it became. And I really, really like how I did all the bathrooms in this build. There's a big pop of color in all of them, like as you can see here. If you're not into colors, I'm super sorry. You can change it once you download the build. But that's what we ended up building. And I love color. I love pop color. I don't know if you've noticed in all my videos, I wear a different color each time, or the background's a different color. I love colors. This blue is my favorite, in case you were wondering. But yes. So this is where we ended up with. I ended up, like I said, putting lockers and bench seating in the pool area as well. I also thought it was looking a little bit empty where it is now. So I put a lovely big like planter box, because that's what it was requiring. I was like, oh, you know what it needs? It needs plants. We don't have enough plants. So that's what ended up happening. Platforms are amazing, guys. Like I say this every time I use them. I just think they're so good. And the fact that we were deprived of them for so long, it's just criminal, really. But yeah, this is the big planter box. I end up putting one of these upstairs in the athletics track area as well. But yeah. So that's the build so far. That's the intention with hobbies, businesses and hobbies. I always want to call it hobbies and businesses or hobbies and skills for some reason. But anyway, that's the intention. This is why this was built. But what I wanted to tell you about myself recently is, since we last spoke, like since we last had a chatty build, a lot has changed. I've moved house. I live alone now. Well, not alone. I moved out of my family home. I have to say, moving out, like exactly what you would expect it to be in terms of that feeling of freedom, but also it was kind of like, oh, I miss my mum. Like, luckily I live really close to them, just like down the road, so I get to see them all the time. But I was like, I miss my dogs, I miss my mum. And you know, I don't know, it's been really, really weird. It's wonderful living at home because you kind of get to do your own thing. I can sit and record videos all day if I want to, or sit and do nothing all day and not get judged, so that's nice. But yeah, it's been an adjustment, I have to say, in a good way. But it's yeah, if you're looking at moving out, I think as well for me, I didn't think it was going to hit me that hard. Like, I'm very close to my family, don't get me wrong, but I didn't think I was going to be like, oh, I miss my mum. Well, no, I miss my mum. So, you know, but yeah, so that's happened. We moved out. I got engaged. I think, yeah, you wouldn't have known that. Yeah, I'm got engaged, moved out. I feel like this, yeah, like a sim, you know, like since the last time we chatted. Like, you know, the Sims meet and you go, let's fall in love, get married, have a baby, all that. Yeah, that's basically what I did, but minus the baby. But yeah, so that's me in a nutshell at the moment. So yes, now also we're back downstairs. This is the downstairs bathrooms. Oh, never mind, we've jumped back up the top. I was going to tell you about the downstairs bathrooms, I still will. So the downstairs bathrooms, my thought was that's like the big locker area. So there's like lockers down there, extra, there's 3 showers, 3 toilets, or 4 showers, 4 toilets. And then there's technically like a men's and a women's bathroom. They're not labeled or marked like that at all, because yeah, I know you can get those gendered doors. Oh, they're so annoying. I went to a gym lot in The Sims the other day, and I was like trying to get my Sim to go to the bathroom, and I was like, why is this not working? And I was like, oh, they're gendered doors. And I don't know, that was really irritating to me. So I didn't do that here, but that is kind of the intention, that there's a male side and a female side. Doesn't really work. Doesn't really matter. Do what you want. But that was kind of how they were set up, if you're thinking like real builds or real gyms. Up here as well, as you can see, there's a kitchenette area. There's no stove or anything like that. There's a sink and a fridge, so you can get quick meals. And maybe a microwave. So, because that was, in my experience from gyms, is what is there. And then I was making up here just a communal area where you can sit. So there's lots of couches, so you can also nap. Technically, you could live at this gym if you were doing rags to riches. That was also my thought, okay? So yeah, you can sit and nap. And then there's also, I did set up some tables and chairs as well, so you can actually sit and eat. Or if you had a laptop, you could come and work on a laptop here. In real life, I would love to go to this gym. I also toyed with the idea of putting up vending machines, but then I ended up going, I don't want to use anything from special events or anything that isn't base game, just in case people don't have it. So I just found these posters that you will see throughout the build like 400 times. I found posters of someone running, someone running and someone else running or jumping, and they're everywhere. They're all over the gym because that was the only sporty thing I could find in base game. So I apologize. Again, base game only, but this is essentially allowing you to really expand on it with whatever pack you have to make it better. So I think for the fact that it's a base game only build, these are the posters I'm talking about, by the way. For the fact that it is a base game only build, I think it turned out really nicely, but it could be so much more with all the other packs. So maybe down the track, we do a reno of this using all the other packs, like not having a limit. And that way there's like two versions. There's a I have all the packs in the world build, and then there's I only have base game build, because the packs are expensive as well. Like, I know, like, we've got Business and Hobbies coming out on 6th of March, as I said. Yeah, I know that's going to be for me like 50 Australian or something like that. So got to like budget for that, especially now that I live out of home and I got to pay rent and all those fun things. Also down in the yoga studio, which is what we're playing around with now, I built like a platform because the gym I used to go to, in their group space, they had like a stage where the instructor would stand and then you could see the instructor. So that's what I ended up doing in that space. If you don't like it, just delete it. That's all I say. This platform here, I think it actually makes sense. It looks really cool because I think I couldn't test it because I mean I could, but I wasn't going to. I didn't want to put the yoga mat down and actually test it and bring a sim there, but I believe it can fit a yoga mat, like the instructor mat, and then everyone else can set up around them. Not sure. We shall see. What I also wanted to talk about was the birthday update. Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Because I was super, super happy with it. All the new swatches, the new kitchen, everything. I've used that kitchen on so many builds. And also the new doors and windows are so cheap. And it warms my heart. So I really, really like that, especially recently because I've been doing a lot of base game builds. I'm getting a bit bored of them, I have to say. So my next build that I do is definitely going to be something that doesn't have a pack limitation, because I was like, with this as an example, we could do so much more with it if we had all the packs. So it's fine. Like, it's good. It's a good challenge for me because I'm also just so used to building in the style and with everything that I like. So it's been nice to do something that is a bit different. But I just want to be able to be more creative, I think. And I feel a little bit hindered. I'm not saying that you should have all the packs to have fun. That's not what I'm saying. But I just think because I am so used to building with all the packs, I know what I could have added and could have put in there. So that was kind of more where I was getting at. If you are going to get any pack, or if you're on the fence with packs, just look into what you like to do. So if you like to build, look for those build heavy packs versus the ones that are, I guess, gameplay heavy. And yeah, same goes for the kits and things like that. Like, you're not going to buy a CAS kit if you don't like CAS. Like, I'm never in CAS. I wouldn't know. So, whereas when a build kit comes out, I'm like, oh, I need that. I'll drop $14 or whatever. So yeah, just look into it. And also look at what style you like to build. So if you like to build more modern, then Life and Death doesn't really have super modern swatches on some of them. Some of it does. So most of the newer packs have a really good mix. Some of them don't. So it's just something you need to think of. There's many, many, many videos out there that talk you through what pack you should get. But the main takeaway from it is it's up to preference. It's what do you like to do. Personally, I love Eco Lifestyle. It's one of my favorite packs. I also love, what is it called? The one with all the marble, not Life and Death. the one we got slightly before that. You know what? They've had too many come out. I can't remember. Oh no, that's going to bother me. I need to look it up now. I'm so sorry. Okay, I remembered. That was going to bother me. It was, I really, really like High School Years. I like I've lost it, Horse Ranch. I just looked them up and they just gone out my head. Horse Ranch, High School Years. This is going to bother me. Let me bring it back up. Oh, Love Struck. Why couldn't I think of that? I'm bringing them all up now. There's so many. Yeah, those are my favorite. I love them. Horse Ranch because I just love horses. So, and yeah, it's High School Years, but Love Struck has a lot of marble in it, and that's like kind of my style. Out of the kits, there's a kit or a game pack or a stuff pack. No, it's a kit. The Cozy Kitsch kit, love. Comfy Gamer by Simsy, obviously, love. Also the nursery, no, not the nursery book. I want the Cozy Bistro, haven't got that yet, but which is it? Party Essentials I think would be really cool. Which is the one, the little campers. Love a little campers kit as well. Now I'm just looking at all the game kits. I'm just telling you what I like, okay? I don't have Wedding Stories. That's on my list. I would love it. Oh, Dream Home Decorator, absolutely love as well. Me, just picking out all the ones I like. Yeah, those are them. But Love Struck recently. I absolutely love Love Struck. So, yeah. But again, it's all up to preference what you like to build. Also, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to, and you can see, like, this was a big struggle. I was trying to put the computer on so I could use it as like a check-in desk. But it wasn't going the right way around because it's trying to slot the other way. And I thought I could like move objects so it's slotted the right way, but no. So then I was trying to like fill the spot, turn the desk around, do everything. Driving me insane. So I ended up turning the desk around. I thought, whatever, it looks fine. And then I put a gnome on the chair. And I thought that's all I needed to do. I didn't think the Sims would be able to utilize that desk. However, when I did play this, when I did jump in, oh my goodness, the Sims can use that desk. So when you do download this, just change the chair to a short height, like not a bar stool chair, and then they shouldn't be able to use it. That was my mistake. I didn't know that was a thing. Put the gnome there thinking the gnome would be in the way, so they wouldn't be able to use no, they were sitting like inside the gnome. So that was a bit annoying. But yeah, so just something to note. Okay, these are the downstairs bathrooms I was talking about. Again, massive pop of color. They're also just like a carbon copy of like each other. So we, again, love these colors. So nothing super special here. The left side and right side are basically the same. I tried to match the showers to the bricks because I think it looks nice. And then you've got showers on one side, toilets on the other. And then you also have in between, because like a real locker room, you'll have lockers and mirrors as well. Yeah. I don't know if it's like, I know it's The Sims. I don't know if you guys do this, but whenever I build a room with a toilet, I don't like the toilet immediately as you walk in. Like, I know that's something you're supposed to do in like real life or whatever, but I don't like it as you walk straight on in. So I'll put the door and the toilet will either be next to it so you don't see it, or like out of the eye line. So that's why the sinks are in front. If you've ever wondered in my builds, that's why. So here's me literally copying and pasting everything. I went through it and realized that, I don't know if I did it in the speed builder when I started playing, but when I was copying it, I was actually copying on the doors as well. So there's 2 doors in there. I think I captured in the speed build. I also wasn't sure what to do downstairs here. Yeah, here you go. How many doors are up? I wasn't sure what to do down here in terms of like what to do in the space. Like I was like thinking of putting some counters down or some more lockers or something. And I ended up just leaving it because I was like, it's just a bathroom. You're walking down there to go to the bathroom. Obviously with the lot trades, we want Bracing Breezes, Sunny Lot, and then I think I just left it at those 2. I can't remember. But yeah, so that way they feel more energetic when they're here. We're basically putting on the final touches. So I was just looking for the gym sign in debug. I don't know about you, but the debug menu, even with mods, I've got a bunch of mods downloaded. Even with mods, it's so hard to navigate. But I found it. So I put on the gym sign front, on the side, and on the roof. One thing about the sign, just so you know, it's kind of through the wall. Oopsie. So you'll just have to remove that. Okay, so I just wanted to take you into the build and show it to you, like, I guess, in action. So here we are in game. This is what it looks like. So this is the front. Obviously got that roof up the top. I put the sign there. You know, I said the sign is going through the wall. It was going through this wall here. It was a little bit too far back, so it was like in the showers. So I've fixed that when I loaded in, but it was kind of like in this wall. So just move that, that's all. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. So yeah, you've got the boxing area here, the outdoor wet area here, the pool, obviously, there's someone jumping in, all of this. This is the yoga area, because my thought was put a yoga mat down. Here's the gnome, and you know, I said you have to change the chair. So if you change it to a lower chair, the Sims can't use this anymore. And then downstairs, the bathrooms that you saw, all functional, ready to go. Upstairs, got the cardio area. Look at everyone running. That's so good. It was so awesome when I loaded into this first thing. Everyone was like running and weights, and it was really cool to see it functional, like working. And then yeah, the sitting area. I had my sim have a nap there earlier. And yeah. And then upstairs, they all seem to want to come out here and stargaze or cloud gaze, just an FYI. But yeah, that's the build. I'm really happy with it. It's on the gallery for your downloadable pleasure. But yeah, that's it. That is the build. I'm really, really excited for Business and Hobbies. Thank you for letting me yap at you for like 24 minutes or something. Appreciate it. Yeah, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, everyone.